Everybody, happy Wednesday. Can you tell? I still have a cold. Dang it. I feel like kindred spirits with Charles Trippy today because I had a cold coming on yesterday and it's like the same thing. Like it kept me up all night. Like I have hypersomnia, so I can sleep like for days. So when he's saying he loved naps, I'm like, oh, let me tell you about how much I love naps. So, he's like, oh, I couldn't sleep because that feeling right there. I'm like, that was me all night. I was like, just like I felt like there was something that needed to come out, but there was nothing there. And so, I'll probably just chug from my little Twitter bottle here. Where's the bird? There it is. Twitter. See it? So if I just keep drinking water, that's why. So I can have a voice. As far as today, that sucks. Everything with Charles and Alli. I was in a relationship that lasted like 7.5 years, and it was probably a good, 5 or 5.5 too long, to be honest. And one of those things too, where you have lots of good friends and family around you, and like you don't want to disappoint anybody. And for them being on the stage of YouTube with millions of people, they probably tried to hold things together longer than other people might have in that situation. And you add the stress of medical things and being apart with the touring stuff for him. There's so many factors, and they're just young and newly married, and a lot of marriages don't work out. So for me, I wasn't married. I was just dating, but 7.5 years is a long time either way. But you don't want to disappoint people, and I feel bad for both of them and for all their friends and family involved. That's rough. So my heart goes out to them. I'm not judging either one. I wouldn't pick sides. I will still say subscribe to both to all their like channels and stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like crap. I haven't. I wanted to bake today. I haven't done that. I got a response letter today from the EEOC. I'm not thrilled about what the person had to say. I called her. At first I thought she was indicating she didn't get my message. And then turns out she did, and apparently couldn't comprehend it. I don't know. But I'm not happy, and I stated some basic things that are supposed to be, covered or handled. I can't really go into details yet, like I have mentioned before. Once this is all said and done, depending on what I'm allowed or not allowed to say, if there's any kind of non-disclosure or something. But I'll try to avoid that at all costs, because I would like to share my experience fully, because I think it's going to help other people. But at this point I can't give too much. But needless to say, when you make a statement, the burden of proof is, if you're saying something is or isn't, it's on the person saying it. So anything I said, I provided documentation and information regarding that. And I don't know if, because I can't read the statements from my former employer, I don't know if it's things that they did say or if it's stuff that this investigator drew conclusions on. But she doesn't have the proof because it doesn't exist the way she's saying. I'm like, no, that did not happen that way. Did they provide documentation of that? Did they specifically say that? Because that did not happen, and there's no way they could prove that they did this or that because it didn't exist. And she said, well, they said it. And I'm like, well, I could say a lot of things, and you would say that that's not true. So why do I have a burden of proof but they don't? Or are you just interpreting that? And the way that she's treated me and stuff, for a person that's supposed to be impartial and helpful, has been more like I've been being cross-examined and not heard, and it's incredibly frustrating. So when I get through all this, I wanted to document it and share it for everyone, but right now I can't. So I wish I could. if there's people that know me personally and want to speak off the record at this point, privately, I could do that, but I won't post it on YouTube at this point. What else? Let's see, Friday, I think I've got a buyer for my marimba. For anybody that doesn't know, I play percussion. I do play percussion, and I own a marimba, which is like a giant xylophone. If you don't know, just YouTube it. Look up rhythm song for marimba, and that's a really cool one to check out. But it's bittersweet because that's money I need, for one, because I don't have a job, but two, to go to Emory and hopefully go to Emory. So yeah, like, I don't want to do that, but it's a necessity. Should things happen with a job and I have insurance and everything's hunky-dory, I still need money to replace my roof, so it's something I need to do either way. Oh my gosh, I sound horrible. You guys must be loving this. Did I mention at the beginning of this? I tried to reshoot this a couple times. I don't think I did. Yeah, because I'm like trying to one take it. My eyes they're watering, they're itchy, they're everything. But this I want to share with you because you're probably wondering why I have a circle in front of my face. And I have a cat on my desk. Not gonna happen. I took some trouser socks. Yes, I do not wear these, but I bought them at the dollar store this winter to make ice melt socks because that's why I have to replace my roof, because I had huge ice dams on my roof and it caused damage. So to create channels for the ice to melt, I put like a safe ice melt, like a pet safe kind of calcium chloride or something that wouldn't harm the roof. I put that in these and put it on the roof. This is one I didn't use, and obviously it came in a pair, so this is the other one. But this is like a sewing embroidery hoop thing. I was working on a Hello Kitty cross stitch because it was on clearance at Michael's. And so I took the old USB mic from the old Xbox. I have another mic, but Mac doesn't. I'm sure I need some kind of USB or something. But it doesn't have standard audio input. It has a headphone jack, which is probably for the all-in-one, like iPod ones. I don't know. I could probably use the ones that are my Bose ones, because those technically work with like iPhones and stuff. But they, because they don't, like, the button controls don't work with the Android. But I like these because they don't hurt. So I could probably use this, but I wanted to have something that sounded better because I'm going to be recording some audio stuff here, not singing. I don't sing. Anyway, that's my day. I don't know why I talk so much if I feel like crap. But that was my Wednesday. Hopefully I'll have some good stuff to give you guys soon. I'm just feeling horrible. So horrible right now, and it was just a rough day. And like, the letter was not good. Seeing stuff with Charles and Alli, not good. I'm just like, God, this week sucks. So, hopefully there'll be some good for everyone soon. But that's my Wednesday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.